Alright people, what's going on? Yes indeed. I definitely always shoot a movie or video or quick message when I accomplish something good. And it is a very good news. No, the battery didn't come yet. However, I was extremely lucky to get the rear brake caliper installed by myself. Now, I don't know if you remember from other videos, my original issue was that the cable wasn't really long enough, okay? And that was a problem. So what I have done was I completely changed the front end of the bike. Now, you can ask me, like, how the hell did you do that? What did you do? How did you do it? So on and so forth. This is GPS, okay. So what I did was I had a 700 millimeter handlebar from carbon fiber. It is extremely light. That thing is under, God, 40 freaking ounces. It's like extremely light, and that includes the whatever attachment to the handlebar, right? So it is completely straight, and surprisingly, when I sit on a bike right now, it honestly feels like a motorcycle, and I am extremely excited about it. You know, it was hanging in the back of my mind ever since I came from Florida back Monday, and I waited an entire week, and I ended up doing it Saturday when it was pouring out, and I was underneath my gazebo. And I says, why not, you know, have a little party, a little get together with family, a couple of drinks, listen to nice music, and work on a bike. So then I says, what would be the advantage of course, changing the handlebars? Somehow, somewhat, I didn't any longer like the retro look, or it kind of looked sketchy at somewhere in the back of my mind. And sorry, I'm doing this vertically because it's I don't have the good attachment for the camera. But anyway, no big deal about the small picture. You guys, it's all about the message that you're about to receive. Saying that, so you know, I says, like, those handlebars, they were from BMX, and they were out of steel, and they were literally like 2.8 pounds. It was ridiculous heavy, and ouch, I wasn't really happy of it. But originally, when I came with the idea, I says, well, you know what, I got a frame, and it's coming, it's great, but then I didn't know how much the frame weighed, and then when it came, it was, you know, huge disappointment because it was so heavy. So I says, I will at least take some weight off with a carbon fiber handlebars, right? 700 millimeters, nice and long enough. I don't want it any longer, because then I'm gonna have problems going in and out between traffic, right? So here's the thing. The screen is not any longer really high. As you remember, my screen was pretty high, and that kind of like make it look corny at one point. I don't like it. I liked it because I could put my son in between me and the handlebars, so I could still ride a bike, which right now might be an issue. I might not be able to squeeze in between me and the handlebars because I have to lean forward closer to the handlebars. So saying that, besides that, I got the weight off tremendous amount, and then I extremely stoked about it. I also have the screen lower, which looks epic and very nice, okay? And I also was able to rearrange my brake handle grips or brake levers, okay? And I was able to put what was it, whichever it goes. But originally I had the rear brake installed for the front wheel, and then of course the front brake, it was no good, right? I just had it dangling. Well, the whole thing is, when I looked at it the time I was doing this, I noticed that left is left, right is right. And if you want to do it the other way, what happens is,
estimated time in traffic, 29 minutes.
Jesus, beautiful New York. So the problem is that the handlebars wouldn't fit. I would have to put it upside down. So if I wanted to use, anyway, it just wouldn't fit. Damn it. At work, man, all that carbon monoxide shit is messing me up. That's, I think, what it is. So I wouldn't be able to use it, and that would be frustrating. So now I use handlebars, and I'm praying. I'm saying to myself, I hope that this cable line, because it's a hydraulic brakes, this cable line reaches all the way to the brake post at the forks, all the way at the bottom. And lucky enough, that brake line was long enough to get it installed without an issue. Now, so I had to remove the front brake line, which was originally for a rear brake, take the original front brake and install it into a front, which I had the opportunity to center out my my brakes for the disc noise, which it was coming out in the front just a little bit. So I did that. So I tuned my front brakes, and lucky enough, I was able to do my rear caliper. Now, as long as the line reaches the rear wheel at the post, come on, you Tesla retard! Jesus, fucking drive this car. 250,000 fucking car. You can't drive that shit. Fuck out of here. God, it's cutting everybody off. Anyway, these people don't know how to drive for real. So, get out of here. Let me decline this. So the whole thing is here, okay? As long as the line reaches the rear axle or the rear brake bracket, I don't have a problem. There was a slight difficulties that I ran into it, which was I had to further out the adapter that was to hold the caliper, the brake caliper, at about a little bit 3/16 of an inch. So it's a little bit under well, actually it's under half an inch. All right, it's about 3/16 of an inch. Okay, whatever, it is what it is. It was a little bit over a quarter inch. Right, 3/16 is a little bigger. Anyway, quarter inch, right? The way I've done it, which is lots of people, they have issues. They put like 7 different washers, so on and so forth. I was able to use my old brakes, mechanical brakes from my other builds. If you saw a long time ago, my 1,000-watt build, I was able to use the washers, which they aren't really regular washers. They're not flat, they're oval, right? Oval. So I was able to use 2 washers on each side, and to make a perfect spacing where the caliper sits exactly on top of the disc brake, which is awesome. And of course, I adjusted the brakes, I spin the wheel. It was like a song in a church. It sounded beautiful, loved it. I applied the brakes. These are the brakes from the front, so a little bit used, right? So I applied the brakes, sounded like a harmony. Beautiful, fresh, refreshing sound. So now I have my front brakes, my rear brakes, okay, and my front handlebars completely changed, which I definitely shoot the video extremely soon for you guys. Okay, nice and straight. It feels really like a motorcycle, which I love, and it's lighter in the front. The one issue that I've had from day one is the front plate and the forks because of the headset. Original headset, I threw it out. I bought a headset called Jessica. Called the bike Jessica because of that headset and so many problems installing and adjusting it. The problem why I can't install it properly and adjust it properly, because I do not have the star nut. Well, I do have the star nut, I just don't have the tool which, as you know, I ordered the damn tool. The scumbag from China never, excuse my French, I can't say that. All right, the guy from China never, I mean, he did apparently show tracking number, but I don't see it moving anywhere in the system. I'm hoping it says I might receive it the 24th, but on eBay it says the 18th, which, no bueno, right? It was supposed to be on a Saturday, never got on a Saturday, and today is Monday. So that's the issue. I do not have a star knot, so I cannot lift the entire stamp, okay, the entire fork upwards. I can squeeze it as much as I can, but the problem is it's not going to work. That's what the star knot is for. All I have is expansion kit, which I recommend to nobody to use it because the pain in the ass, because it doesn't do anything. If you have a carbon monoxide, if you have a carbon fiber forks and frame, then you have no choice but to use it. I don't. I used to. It obviously broke. It was very light, but it broke, and I said, let me go and use it elsewhere. So I have that expander or extension nut in there, and I cannot get rid of the plug. I cannot squeeze anything down. So that is next projects, final projects. Stay tuned, because I either might gash out, damn, I almost hit him. I might even gash out whatever, $25, $35 for the bike shop to do it for me because it's minor shit, or I might just do it myself. Okay, nice Lambo, green, baby green Nikon. So I can do that. I really, at this point, I really don't care. I just want to get it done, right? If I get the tool, I'll do it myself. If I don't, I'll get it to the shop, right? In regards to the brakes, changing the lines and doing all that, reconnecting all that bull crap, I went to a different bike shop on my house, and the guy says, yeah, give me about a week. Next time we're doing brakes, it's on a weekend. You know, you might just bring it, right? Then I showed him the bike. He's like, yeah, you might leave it for a day or two. I'm like, oh, come on. It's only a brake line. I mean, hello. So I was lucky that I came out with this idea, like, well, you know what? Let me forget about, big Harley handles, and let me see what I can do. I originally came out with the thing because I wanted to see if my back is going to continue hurt if I put the handlebars lower. And it's funny because it would work in the other bike, because of the other bike I had a motorcycle seat and the seat was lower and the handlebars were higher. So I was this way and I was straightforward. In this bike, the seat is so close, and I moved it, I moved it away. It's so close that whichever way I sit, it messes my back, and I don't want that. So that's what I did. I got rid of the handlebars, put a couple carbon fiber bars, and lower the screen. The screen is much lower. Looks lovely. I will shoot a video, so make sure you stand on the channel. You stay tuned to the channel, and you stay safe. I need to go because this traffic is retarded, and I can't be doing this shit. This is just unbelievable. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. I don't want to do this. I gotta sit in the traffic like loco. But anyway, stay tuned for the damn video. Oh my god. See you later. Bye. Just too much. This is the traffic.